Okay, guys, so Tuesday I had about an hour and a half to play PUBG, so I decided I'd play with Ben. I knew he was off work, so I called him. We had about an hour and a half to go. We only played 3 rounds. One, we died almost instantly due to lack of weapons. But this was our last round that we had. You can see we're down to the very end. And you can tell by my round count, I didn't have a lot of bullets, neither did Ben. One thing we did have, ACOGs. We each had an ACOG, which makes a big difference, I think, in the game. So we've been playing pretty smart here. We didn't have a lot of stuff. We had to go to the military island, so we hauled ass over there, barely made it in time, and now we've got a pretty good position with not a lot of people left. Ben and I are both in this house, and here pretty soon you see the circle start to move, and we decide we better get moving. This part isn't that exciting, but I've left it in here so you can sort of get a feel for how the round was going. So, Ben and I are in this house, and we realize, of course, we have to move north. And what I think I've decided is the best route to go is to, particularly when you've been facing or looking or coming from a certain direction on the map. In this case, we've been paying attention to the south. We know we can fairly safely run around the south ring of this circle. We can follow the blue wall of death to the north, knowing that probably nobody's going to be on our back. And it looks like the circle's small enough that once we start running, we have time to do it. Here, Ben and I are just coordinating our plans together. He agrees with me. We decide to go. We know we saw that one guy I took a pot shot at, so that guy is still out there somewhere, it looks like. Maybe somebody else got him, I'm not exactly sure. I haven't been looking at the number of players left alive. So, Ben and I have pretty good formation right here. Ben's a little on the inside, I'm on the outside, and we're moving up, thinking that pretty soon when we see a depression here, we're going to see that guy that I took a shot at. Ben had seen him as well. At a certain point here during this video, we'll switch over to Ben's point of view so we can see what he sees. But anyway, we're right at the border of the circle. Ben is moving a little interior. We keep expecting to see that guy at any point now, that guy we were taking shots at. We're down to 6 left. And right about now, you can see up at the north, down at the bottom of the hill, is a guy hauling ass around in a car. Not a bad strategy if you're by yourself. I won that game driving the car, and we're look from Ben's viewpoint. Ben is looking at that car, sees movement on the hill, sees that those are guys. Right now, the best thing for Ben to do, grenade both of them, but he doesn't. And instead, he takes a shot at probably the guy he shouldn't have. He should have taken a shot at the guy closer to him. The other guy would have less time to react, although I will say Ben gets smoked here in a pretty bullshit fashion. So let's see what was going on from my point of view during that period. Ben is now rushing the tree. I think he's talking about the tree a little further down the hill, so I swing low. It's a huge miscommunication. Ben's engaging now. I don't know what's going on. See him drop dead and approach. Now, I should have probably grenaded the same right now. I had an opportunity to take out both, but I don't. Take a few shots at this guy after a really misguided ACOG shot. Now another mistake. I should have shot the guy who got out of the car. The other guy's low on health. The guy from the car kills him instantly. Maybe one shot, leaving his whole clip to shoot me. I made the wrong decision about who to shoot first. And that's what this clip's about.